Folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is Friday, September 27th, 2019. Oh boy, I'm all caught up here. It's about 20 to 11 in the morning, and I just got home a little while ago. I had to go run some errand, pay a couple bills, uh, and come back here, get something to eat, and chill out for a couple hours before I head out to work. So the rains are back. Yesterday was the first rain of fall. Remember how yesterday I was saying it looked kind of like rain. It even kind of smelled like rain. The ozone was there, but it rained last night. It wasn't until someone came into work. He says, "Oh my God, it's starting to sprinkle." And when I hear that, I immediately I get all depressed. Um, so I was figuring, oh, what am I gonna do? So we got like a television monitor, and I could see the outside that it was the ground was all wet and everything. And I'm like, ah, shoot. So on my I didn't want to walk home in the rain, because I didn't know if it was going to continue to rain or it stopped. It only had sprinkled quite a bit, but it was enough that everything was wet. And in this area, it's kind of hard to tell. It rains in LA, and it may not here. It's kind of opposite of how it is in LA, and more intense. It's hot in LA. It's a lot hotter up here. If it's cold in LA, it's certainly a lot colder up here. It's kind of weird. But so my break, I broke down. Excuse me, and I ended up went to the front and bought an umbrella. So normally I would have bought an umbrella from the 99-cent store, cheap $2 umbrella. But seeing as how where I go, it gets windy, and those umbrellas, the ribs, if it's raining really hard and we get a lot of windy rain out here, it'll blow the umbrella, inside out and stuff like that. So I didn't want to get a cheap umbrella and just have it screw up on me. So I bought one from Target. My God, umbrellas are so expensive. Oh my God. Oh, I about had a heart attack when I saw how much I paid for it. I'm like, you're kidding me. But it's a good umbrella. We sell a lot of them, so I figured why not. If I can get at least a couple of years worth of use out of an umbrella, it's worth the money that it costs. But and it's supposed to rain. Well, actually, it's still kind of gloomy. All day it's been gloomy. Not too bad, really. Um, but it's supposed to rain tonight. Hopefully, if it doesn't. But yeah. And actually, as we were closing last night, one of my friends and coworkers is like, "Charlie, you almost done? So you need any help?" I went, "Oh, cool." He says, "I want to give you a ride home tonight." And I'm like, "Okay." Now, normally when someone offers me a ride, um, I will sometimes um, say no, just because I can walk, and it's not that I'm not being appreciative. It's just that a lot of the times when I walk home and stuff like that, it's kind of weird to say. When I'm walking, it's my time. It's me time. I can think of a whole lot of things, and uh, just it's my time for thinking. When I'm home and stuff like this, or I'm on the laptop, or I'm watching TV and stuff, or on the laptop and watching TV and or gaming. And I don't do a lot of like soul searching or meditation. That's just I don't know, keeping myself preoccupied. But when I walk, wherever I walk, it's my me time. It's kind of hard to convey that to someone. So, but last night, yeah, he's like, I want to give you a ride, and I'm like, okay. Now, when someone says something like that, I'm not gonna say no. Um, it's another reason why I like working where I work at the store that I happen to be working at. Now I don't know if things would have been different at any other Target, but I got, and I've said this many times. I got great people. I've got great friends and coworkers, and yeah, my higher up personnel is just as caring and concerned, actually. Though maybe it doesn't seem like it, sometimes if something happens, you'll hear employees just being employees. It's what we do. It's what employees do. If you know something's wrong at home, we bitch about home life. If there's something wrong at work, we bitch about work. So yeah, it's just what it is. But don't let that fool you. Ever, I think it's a good place. I have yet really to have any no problems, no issues. Just in the beginning, opening a brand new store and people coming together and getting to work and learning something new. And this is our store, so we're starting from the ground up. Um, it's just yeah, it's a good environment. I haven't worked in a good environment like that since I used to work in manufacturing. Since I used to work in publishing, so and out on the press deck, we're all just a bunch of uh, cornball, dorky men or women out on the press deck, just kind of like construction workers, just gagging it all up and just being stupid. But here, it's a little more different. You're working in the public and everything, so you got to watch your p's and q's and everything, and watch how you act and watch what you say, because um, even people are shopping, their ears are always open, and their hands are most certainly always on this, itching and ready to get their 15 minutes of fame. So no, it's a I can happily say it's a damn good store and good people and stuff. And yeah, of course we've had some of the old timers leave, and we've had a lot of new people come and go, come and go. But there's just a few of us left. But it's great, going through the changes and everything and growing together. It's cool. So I don't know what my future is, but like I said, that's all. That's all pending on my housing situation. So when I do get my Section 8, depending on, well, hopefully, even if it's just for Pasadena or the San Gabriel area, uh, trying to find someplace is going to be a lot of work. It's got to be a lot of work trying to find a place with a voucher. Um, but I would like to stay in the area. If I go, I don't really want to go any further than Duarte. Excuse me, folks. Oh, excuse me, my allergies. My nose is all runny. So yeah, I don't want to go anywhere too far, because I'd like to stay with the store. And it's just, I've grown fond of it, and even the commute is not all that great. Even worse on the weekends and closing. I gotta walk all the way home. So it's not really the worst thing. Honestly, it's people have walked further in life for greater things and a lot less things. So it's no big deal. No big deal. I'll manage. And I'm definitely still gonna look into some other modes of transportation other than the bike. I definitely will get the bike fixed. Not exactly certain as to when, as I stare at it right now with my jacket, pair of jeans, a pair of sweats, and two shirts on top of it as my clothes hanger. It's like it's my wardrobe. Yeah, but I'll get it fixed. I definitely would like to get some sort of like an Irby, and I've already mentioned the Irby and stuff like that. Actually, I this morning walking uh, on Colorado, I walked in front of the Irby shop, and there was a gentleman that was walking out and test driving one. And I pulled him over and talked to him and stuff like that. I asked him about it, and he says, "Yeah, it's good. Not really all that great for the rain. Maybe light rain or some wet conditions." He says there are people that sometimes wear those rain ponchos and stuff like that, and try to keep everything. But because you got to realize you're dealing with electronics, and not everything is all sealed and everything. It's just meant for good weather adventure use, not really so much as bad weather. But the rain isn't as much. The rain, I could definitely take the bus, or if worse comes to worse, dare I say, Uber or Lyft, if Uber's still around. But yeah, I would like to invest in getting an Irby. That would be the most smart thing. And the wheels are big and fat enough that I don't have to worry about hitting some sort of crevice and doing my little high flying act. So, and he said that this weekend or next weekend, he told me, he says, just call the store and find out. They're doing an event where they're selling, they have some refurbished Irbies, and they're selling at a discount price. Because I told him I'd love to get one, but it was, the cost is what kind of gets me. And he says, like, check it out. We sell refurbished. I go, yeah, I know. You guys are from Pasadena. You and Tesla both thought of and manufactured, and conceptualized here in Pasadena. So that's great. So he's like, okay. So I'll have to check it out a little bit more, see what's out there. Just throwing feelers out there. It's not like I'm super rich or anything. I'm not. I just like to view options and stuff like that. So I always try to, when it comes to major purchases like that, I try to do a little investigation, as opposed to when I was younger. I would just dive in head first, or feet first, like, well, when we're young, we have a tendency to do that. So, yeah. So, we'll see. We shall see. All right, my friends, I am going to end it here. I'm going to finish catching up on my news. And I know yesterday was kind of an important thing in politics and everything with the hearing and everything. But I must say, doggone it, when it's some sort of political thing like that and the news is focused almost all day, all morning long on the subject, that's great. I can only take, honestly, for about maybe a half hour to an hour of it. And I want to get to hear my local news, my local state, and what other news in the world, not just one political whatever it is, I don't care what it is. It's just too much. Anyway, my friends, so you folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, help one another. All politics inside and everything, all this BS. Let's just be nice with each other, please. Is there not enough non-niceness in the world? Pull down your pants, slide on ice. It's Friday. It's my Friday. I'm off tomorrow. And I think Monday? Yeah, Monday I think I'm off. Monday or Tuesday. I'd like to try and tear myself away and get to Magic Mountain, Universal. Try to stay there right now because they close early. They close around like 5 o'clock, and then they open up around 5 or 6 p.m. because they're doing the Halloween thing there at Universal. So they close early. So yeah, I got to get there early. Maybe if I can stay there the whole day. We'll see. But yeah, I haven't been there since I still had my air cast on, and I wanted to try to do the tram ride. It was not very comfortable. But all right, my friends. Any comments, please, good or bad? I'm tired. I'm not gonna get any rest this weekend. I still got to get really crazy early up tomorrow morning and go do laundry. I gotta get up. The laundromat opens up at 6 o'clock, and it gets really, really busy with the older ladies that take up like 4 and 5 machines. So I got to get up there really early and jockeying for position for a washer or two is not easy when it comes to older ladies. They have a tendency to put you in your place. So, all right, my friends, I will talk to you tomorrow. I love you all. Have a great Friday, and let's just be nice out there. I love you all. Bye.